I'm Stephanie with Firefly Scout, and I'm here to show you how to rethink your to-do list. First, take a sheet of printer paper, or maybe 2 or 3. Fold it in half, or just kind of loosely mark where the middle is. Give it a quick cut in half, and then half again. And half again. And half again. So the result is a pile of about 2x3 pieces, easy enough to hold on to, but not so big that you can write a novel on each one. So what I did is I took either the brain dump that you did of all the things you need to do, or you could write as you go, but I totally suggest using a fun pen, because why not? And write down everything that you want to get done, from your daily to-dos to your life bucket list to things that you always promise yourself you'll do, just anything. Truly use it as a brain dump and don't judge the process. Once you're done with that, take your pile of notes and lay them out on the floor or the table in front of you and start grouping them by the type of activity that they are or the type of mindset that you need to be in to do them. So like, these are all the phone calls you need to do. These are like craft things you want to do. These are things that require heads down work. These are writing things. Like, group them more like that, kind of mixing up the normal categories that you would do can really help you see things differently. And then when you go to tackle these items, you'll be able to maybe get more done because you can do all the phone calls together. Or like, oh, I'm already writing this. I can keep writing, or I feel like writing, I don't know what I want to write. So you have those buckets of things right there. So once you've laid them, lay them out in front of you, mess with the piles. There's no set categories, just whatever makes sense to you. Those are the ones that worked, for me, for what was on my bucket list or my to-do list that I was trying to focus on. And then, take a look. And then when you feel good with that, the fun part is then trying to transfer it to, not your kitchen table. So what I did is I tracked down a old tack board and I pinned them to this, kind of still loosely grouped into the categories so that I could, still reference them. It maybe doesn't look like anything to you guys, but to me, like, I know where the groupings are. If you don't have a tack board, maybe get a piece of poster board or recycled cardboard and, tape them up there. Anything so that they can still be visual and in groupings, and it just helps you, for reference. If you really don't have that much space, what you could do is then get out another sheet of paper and write them out in those same bucket lists, and then still keep those pieces of paper, because what you can do is as you accomplish each thing, I like it that I have each piece of paper that I'm going to put it into my little jar. So these are the ones I've already done. And I can just see my progress add up. And it's the same thing for you. Like, if you can actually see that you're getting things done, it's truly adding up. Like, there is that satisfaction of like crossing it off, but then you don't see it grow, because then eventually like that to-do list gets, kind of dirty, or you rewrite it, or you completely forget about it because it's overwhelming. So I really love this method because it's tangibly right in front of me. I got to use paper and some fun pens, kind of feel like I was crafting, so that already feels like a little bit more satisfying. I get to see my progress add up, and when I'm trying to focus on something for the day, I can literally put a different colored pin into the couple priorities for the day, or I can pull them off and like set them in front of me so that, tell myself, like, I'm not going to put these back on the board. These are getting done, so I want to put them in my done box. So whatever method works for you, but I really find that it's helpful. It shows me a sense of accomplishment. There's a little bit of play involved, and I can just see the progress. So if you found these tips helpful, I'd love to hear about it. Comment here or send me a note at hello@Firefly Scout. And be sure to follow me at Firefly Scout on Instagram or on my website at fireflyscout.com. I can't wait to see you grow your glow.